Okay, return null. Now whenever the user set the date, there is another method called on. Another we need to implement another method called on date set listener. So we need to declare the on date set listener here, private date picker dialog dot on date set listener is the caller m date set listener is equal to new datepicker dialog dot, there is an anonymous inner type called on date set listener. Okay, so here I am going to got the current date that is set by the user. So year is equal to year, month is equal to month of year, and finally the day is equal to day of month. Okay, now I am going to display this information using a toast dot make text, get the base context. Today is, first off I display the day, first to display the day, then display month. Here I just add 1 with the month because it counts from 0, and finally year, and here I have to specify duration of the toast. I make it as long, and finally make the toast visible using show method. Okay, that's we done all the coding for this topic. Once again I explain it. First upon I just create an integer value for identifying which dialog box is actually invoked. For getting information about date, I create 3 integer values. So in order to get current date information, I get an instance of the calendar class using the get instance method. When by using the get method, I get information about today's date, and finally then I call the method for invoking the dialog window called the show dialog. So whenever here I just check the ID with a switch case statement. When the ID is equal to the dialog ID, it will return an object of the date picker dialog. Here I just pass the information about today's date. So whenever the user whenever this show dialog box is invoked, this method is automatically invoked. So whenever the user click the button on the dialog window, this method, the on date set listener, is invoked. In that method I just get information about the set date by the user and display it using a toast. Okay, now this is the time for run the project. And wait a little bit time for the application to launch. Okay, you can see that the application is launched. Here a dialog window is appeared that containing the date information. So I change it into August 2012 and click done. Here is the today 21/8/2012. Okay guys, this is how we using a date picker dialog, a date picker in a dialog window. Okay guys, please subscribe my channel now for getting further video updates. Thank you for watching. See you in the next part of this tutorial.